Hello students, welcome again in our today's video lesson. In the last video we have seen the composition of air up to page number 97 and 3 activities we have also seen. We have discussed these things. I hope you have already understood. I have already discussed these things in your online class also. So today I will start from page number 99, that is importance of air. So all of us know that air is very important to us. Why it is important? Basically what we see, air is important for us for two things. One is respiration, that we need oxygen for breathing, respiration process. Then plant need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis, that also plants get from the air. The oxygen present in the air helps us in burning, that is also very important. So many essential nutrients are available in the atmosphere, that are also we get from the atmosphere, okay, or from the air only. So we will discuss one by one. So here we will discuss today two importance. First one is the respiration, another is the photosynthesis, and the rest of the two we will discuss in the next video lesson, okay. So let us start with the respiration. All of us know what is respiration. Respiration is a very important topic, okay. Respiration means we need oxygen. All animals need oxygen to breathe in. So inhalation, for inhalation we need oxygen, isn't it? And the air that we breathe out, that is called carbon dioxide. So in respiration two things are important. First one is inhalation, and second one is exhalation. So what we do in inhalation, generally we take oxygen, and in exhalation what we do, we exhale carbon dioxide. All of you know this. But what happened during this respiration? You have learned in biology, I think, in the respiratory system, what we actually happens when we take oxygen. This oxygen combines with glucose. It combines with glucose, that is in our cell, to produce carbon dioxide and energy. That energy that we are getting after respiration, we utilize it for our different biological processes like walking, sleeping, studying, playing. All activities are used by that, due to that energy that we are getting, okay. It helps in our growth also. And the carbon dioxide that is produced after respiration, that is exhaled out, that is called exhalation. So we breathe it out, okay. So what happens here in the respiration? So the breakdown of digested food in our body and release energy. So the process of breaking down of digested food to release carbon dioxide, water and energy, that is called respiration, okay. So total reaction for the respiration process is oxygen plus glucose. It gives this carbon dioxide, CO2 plus water plus energy. So whole this process comes under respiration. Okay. So exhaled air has more carbon dioxide and inhaled air. Thus the process of respiration continuously releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So we are taking oxygen from the atmosphere and we are giving out carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Now these carbon dioxide are utilized by plant for photosynthesis. So there are various plants taking oxygen from the air for diffusion also and break down the stored food to release energy and carbon dioxide. So plant also respire. Not only animal respires, as all of you know that at night plant cannot prepare their food because there is no sunlight. So for photosynthesis process plants need sunlight, but at night when there is no sunlight, plants also take oxygen from the air and they diffuses or break down the stored food in them and give out carbon dioxide. So we need to carry oxygen to breathe when we go to place where there is no oxygen, very little oxygen. For example, as we go high up in the earth, as the mountaineers go for high mountains like Mount Everest, they has to carry oxygen cylinder with them, because I have told you already that as we go high up in the air, the layer of air becomes thinner there, so the oxygen level also reduces in the atmosphere. That's why mountaineers or suppose when they go to the mountains, or some astronauts when they go to the space also, they has to carry oxygen cylinder with them. In the same manner, the miners, you know, the people who works in the coal mines mainly, they go deep inside the earth, we can say few kilometers maybe. There also the oxygen level is very less. Again they has to carry oxygen cylinder with them, because these mines contain so many harmful gases like methane, carbon monoxide. So due to suffocation they die. For that reason they has to carry oxygen cylinder with them. So sea divers also, when they go deep inside the sea, there also, you know, we cannot breathe in water. We don't have that ability. Again, the sea divers has to carry oxygen cylinder with them. So oxygen is very important for respiration process. Next is the photosynthesis. So this is about the respiration. Next topic is the photosynthesis. Next is photosynthesis. As very familiar word with you, photo means what happen in this? Plants take carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is taken in. With that, what they do? With the water, means H2O, in the presence of sunlight, sunlight is trapped by the green pigments of the leaf, that is called chlorophyll. It is used, and in return they produce glucose plus oxygen. Glucose plus oxygen. Okay. So this is the photosynthesis process. Again, what happened in this photosynthesis? Plant take sunlight from the air or outside with the help of green pigment, that is called chlorophyll. Then the stomata present in the lower part of the leaves, they take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So this sunlight, water and carbon dioxide combine together to form glucose and oxygen. Again, from this stomata, they release oxygen and they use glucose. Some of the, that is prepared food, some of the part of the food they use for their own, and rest of the food they store in their leaves, in their stem, in the form of fruits and flower, and sometimes in roots also. So all of you have read this photosynthesis process also in your biology. Okay. So carbon dioxide combines with hydrogen and oxygen to form glucose. This glucose thus formed in a stored plant in the form of starch. The process of can be shown by this easy equation. So during respiration, plant consume oxygen and release carbon dioxide, while during photosynthesis they consume carbon dioxide and release oxygen. So plant do both the things. They do photosynthesis also, and they do respiration also. Okay, so that is how we can say that plants are able to supply oxygen and needed by this oxygen are again used by the animals. So in this way, oxygen and carbon dioxide cycle goes on in the atmosphere, and the level of oxygen and carbon dioxide is maintained in the atmosphere. Okay, so due to this continuous deforestation, cutting of large number of trees, atmospheric pollution, the balance of this carbon dioxide and oxygen day by day goes on, is becoming disturbed. Okay, so it is very important to plant more trees. So we have to encourage afforestation and stop deforestation. Then only we can reduce the air pollution also, and we can maintain the percentage of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Okay, so these are the two important use of air. One is the respiration, another is the photosynthesis. Besides these two important uses, we have so many other uses of atmosphere also. So one by one we will discuss these things, these uses also in our next online class and video lessons also. Thank you students. Read the chapter thoroughly, and if you get any doubt in this part, you can ask me in your online class. Thank you very much.